Teachers teaching online. I am in beautiful North Carolina, United States today. Where are you? What are you doing? Suanon's back in Jersey, the Jersey in the UK. Irma's here from Colombia. Major Tom representing Venezuela. Helen's in Russia. We have North Carolina here. Classical language. Great. We have Atlanta, Georgia. Indiana's here. Lucia from Italy. Anna, USA via China. That's Anna's trademark. USA via China. Janet's here from Greece. We have Adejare from Lagos, Nigeria. Nigeria represented, Belgium represented. Czech Republic. How many countries? Who's counting? Who's counting? As we welcome Brazil and Pakistan to class. Honored that you're here today with me. Many more of you who are watching the recording, welcome wherever you are, wherever you're from. This is the third class I've done focusing on the WizIQ platform. Today, we are in the virtual classroom, but our focus is turning to creating courses in WizIQ. I really believe in this platform, not only for the virtual classroom experience, but for what they're doing to recruit teachers from all over the world, whatever your skills, whatever your popularity, whatever your audience, to get them in to promote their courses and get learners into their courses. So today I want to explain how it works in WizIQ, but I will mention along the way that there are some opportunities for you as participants in this MOOC to get involved on the platform as far as possible support. We could give you discounts and things, etc. So more on that coming soon. I'm going to start by typing something on the whiteboard here. These numbers. Anybody know what that number is? Yes, participants, attendees, teachers, whatever you want to call you, us. This is how many people are now in this MOOC. It's really extraordinary. What's 986? It's an exciting day because the 3921 could hit 4,000. Probably tomorrow or the next day we'll have 4,000 teachers in TTO. But I would say in a matter of minutes we will have 1,000 people in our Facebook group. So moving on, I would like to begin with this set of slides, aptly titled, Setting Up a Course on WizIQ. Yeah, someone else made these. His name is Ankit. He works in the Learning Marketplace division, which is the paid course division of WizIQ. And he's a wonderful, wonderful person and colleague of mine who is doing great things to help teachers set up their courses. How many of you are considering teaching a course online? If you haven't done it, what reasons might be preventing you from doing it? Technology problems, the first steps, okay? Lack of skills, don't have the courage, you're not familiar, not enough time to plan and set it up, internet problems. It all seems too much. Don't want to start till you think you can do it well. So the one I was thinking of is sort of a general intimidation. I saw someone put intimidation or kind of an inertia to get past of just too much. I don't really know how to do it. What I want to show you today, I can't get you a better internet connection, but maybe the most important thing I can help you with, if you're interested in doing a course with WizIQ, is hook you up with people like Ankit, because they can help you get the course planned and going. But I want to show you how easy it is. So if you have a teacher account, you'll just log in, and you'll see on your homepage, create a paid course, create a private course, create a MOOC, open course. The distinctions here between these three types: paid course, people pay to take your course; a private course, a group of learners that you bring in. MOOC is massive open online course. So those are the three types. So let's take a look. Create a paid course. This option should be selected if you wish to create a paid online course listed publicly on the WizIQ Learning Marketplace. Learning Marketplace, you sometimes hear me say LMP. Learning Marketplace is where learners from all over the place who come onto WizIQ can look around and see what is available. So anybody can do that. If you have the free platform, you can run a paid course. Paid course features. A course landing page is created which contains all of the necessary details about the course. Your course gets listed publicly on WizIQ and is searchable on the internet. You set your own price for the course. You can choose from two types of paid courses: sync or async. A private course. If you don't wish to advertise it publicly, you should select this option. You cannot collect payments for a private course. Private course features. The MOOCs, paid courses, and private groups, it's very similar. Many things are very similar. So here are the differences. There's no landing page. Right? So that landing page, which is an advertisement to recruit students, is not there because they're not recruiting students that way. Also, it's not advertised anywhere. There's no price set. You add them using email IDs, right? So they don't pay to get in. They don't have to register. The other great thing about Learning Marketplace and the paid courses is that if you decide to do a paid course, you don't just get help from support on tech issues with the classroom, but you get support on tech issues with creating the course. So if you're trying to embed a video, you're trying to get your stuff up, I can help you with that. You can create a MOOC, massive open online course. Would you ever create a MOOC? Does that sound intimidating to anyone? It doesn't have to be. You don't have to have 4,000 people in it. If you wish to offer a free course or class online, you should choose this option. Lucia, good question. What's the difference between a MOOC and a webinar? A MOOC, in general, is a course, meaning it is composed of classes and usually has assignments, tests, right, a start date and end date. Well, a webinar is a one-time session. Why would you do a MOOC, a free course with lots of classes? Why did I do it? Why might you want to do it? For advertising? As a challenge? Sharing? I think it's all because I love you, money. It's all these things. Absolutely. No name, no fame. Well, you notice how much people who come here in this MOOC to present have talked about building trust, building connections, building networks. That you don't just go out there and say, hey, here's my course, pay this. That's one big reason. So you might want to do something like that too. Maybe you'd want to do something free to show off what you're doing. It's marketing. Moving on. MOOC course features. Well, you should be familiar with these. There is a landing page that's about the course. No option to set a price. It's free. And I've talked about a little bit, I'll talk a little bit today again about how you create classes, you can upload documents, tests, and that's going to be similar to a paid course. So if you saw my session, the last one I did about the virtual classroom, we looked at some shots of the class schedule where you can upload content, you can schedule classes. That's going to be the same whether it's free or it's paid. And just a couple more slides here. The steps to set up a paid course. So let's say you're going to do a paid course. You're going to make one decision first. Will you do a live course with a weekly schedule or a self-paced course with sections? Take a look at this and tell me, what's the big difference? I'll read it to you while you're answering. Live course with a weekly schedule, instructor-led live courses have live classes along with other course content that is delivered according to a fixed weekly schedule, or a self-paced course with sections. Self-paced courses are without live classes. Course content is organized and delivered according to sections. Penny thinks that live course would be more popular. I tend to agree. I am certainly not against async self-paced courses. I think if you do a live course with a weekly schedule, you can do a hybrid combination very easily. What do I mean? I mean the live course doesn't mean you're always in there teaching a live class, right? You can put recorded videos. You can flip the classroom in the sense that you can have them doing lots of material. Self-paced hybrid. Major Tom, that's my thing. If you're interested in the self-paced hybrid, but yes, then you want to use the live course, because what happens if you do self-paced course? You cannot use the virtual classroom for this course. You cannot add live class. Can you run a live course with self-paced course supporting it? I believe you can. Look, this is still the wild, wild west online teaching and learning, right? We are carving it out. We're asking questions, but like Dr. Nellie Deutsch said the other day, you know, she said, if you're using technology, if you're here, if you're thinking about teaching this way, you know, you're special. We are carving this out. We are deciding. And WizIQ is very progressive in this way. That's why I love working with them. They will, you know, if there's something we want to do a little differently, maybe, you know, this kind of hybrid, let's change this around. Hey, you know, we'll give it a go. There are ways of doing that. So it's exciting. It's an exciting time. It's a little scary sometimes, but that's why we have to get together and support one another. Do you remember this? Our course schedule. This is my, in my course schedule, in our MOOC. So you can see here in the week view, files, embedded content, recorded class, assignment, test. So basically what the course setup is, you're filling in the name of the course, you're filling in things about the course, and then you're going to put in your content. Do you have to put in everything? No. You can go back and change it and different things, but you're just going to get the basic stuff in there. And again, I can help you and others can help you at WizIQ to do this. And then you're going to add, this is the day view. You can add a live class. So for this day, you're going to put a live class up. You get stuff in there, right, describing the course. And we'll go to another slide in a moment where I'll show you more about that. Describing the course, who are you as a teacher? What is your course going to be about? You put in some content. Doesn't have to be everything perfectly in there, but enough. And then you're going to send it to WizIQ. If we go to this course, this is Jack's paid course landing page. It looks very similar to the MOOC landing page. But there are some differences, and a lot of the differences here Jack asked for, and we created it. We customized it. He wanted a 100% money-back guarantee. We have that here. We have the name of the course, How to Become Fluent in English. We have a one-line sort of descriptor. What do you get? 5 live classes. He's got his discounted price here. 15 learners taking the course. The information you see here is going to be in those forms, the form that I showed you. So enter the name of the course, How to Become Fluent in English. Enter the course highlights, 3 to 5 highlights. So he has 3 here. This is the next part of the page. What did Jack put here to help promote the course? It's not a trick question. It's a video of himself talking. Good. I'm glad she pointed that out. Janet pointed that out. Well, it looks like a photo. It's not a photo. It's a picture, and it's not exactly a demo. So there's a difference. Penny's saying, or Teresa's saying demo. It could be. It's much more of a just talking about the class. You could decide to, instead of that, put a video in of highlights of you teaching. In the physical classroom, online if you've done it before. But some kind of video. It can be a very basic video. Do you have to put a video here? Do you have to put a PowerPoint? I just finished saying how I think it's a good idea. You can tell I think it's a good idea, but do you have to? You definitely don't need it. What about just a few pictures? Below the video, course description. What do you think would be important to put in the course description? What they'll gain from taking it, good outcomes, right? Key takeaways, why they should, goals, the price, if it's free, if not, the link. The content, objectives, goals, pricing, but certainly simple, easy to read, right? Talking about objectives, what the course is about. It's advertising. Please, 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 always put yourself in the position as the prospective student, right? When you're reading about this, does this sound interesting? Would you like it? Or would you want to take this course? So there's course description about the course. This whole thing can be set up, different colors, fonts, we can tweak it for you. This is the last part of the page. About the course is nice. It's back to like the bullets, especially how many classes you'll get, and once a week we'll do this. You'll get this evaluation. The course description is sort of more general, but here you can also sort of itemize things. And course outline, that's something that we customized for Jack there. And it's great that we're get people like Jack Askew, who's an experienced online teacher. People like Rachel's English, Jennifer. A few people coming on the tech side that I'm helping to bring in that are experienced, and that's great. We'll help. WizIQ will help them and make sure their courses look great and help market them. But they'll also help you. And I don't mean that you are not one of those VIPs, because maybe you are. But the point is, if you haven't done this before, but you want to get involved and do it, you will get support. I'm going to take questions right now. Does WizIQ find students for teachers' courses? Yes, in the sense that you put it out on the WizIQ marketplace and people see it that way. Extra marketing, like paid advertisements, stuff like that, yes, depending on the relationship you have and how it works. And that's something I'm going to work with you on if you contact me. Is there a template for layouts? Is a template very easy? You literally type it in. It's like filling out, any kind of form. Yes, there's a template, very simple. You don't have to download any software. It's all right there to teach with. Can you check out the competition? Of course, just go onto WizIQ and start looking around. You can explore by subject. You can see what's out there. Anyone who is interested at all, send me an email. Where? Don't message me on WizIQ for this one. The reason, I want to take that email and go right to the right people and copy. So I want this email, you should know. Jace@WizIQ. And if I'm missing your question now, ask me again. This is the account I really want you to send me email on if you want to try to get a course going. Any feedback our students can share with us at the end of the course? Yes, absolutely. The ends of the classes, the courses, and then you can put testimonials on your course page. Are there free classes on WizIQ for us to watch? There are all kinds of people offering different classes at different times. You're watching a free class right now. Yes, you can use Skype and WizIQ at the same time. A lot of people do that. Well, can people speak in the virtual classroom? Of course. You can turn on their cameras. You can turn on their microphones. Can you see your students? Yes, if you turn on their cameras and microphones. You can also have a big class and then do a smaller class. Many of you will start with a smaller class anyway, right? Before you build it. So turning on the cameras and microphones shouldn't be a big issue. Mary's saying better to practice with a few free courses to work out the kinks. Sure. But remember, you can also, once you have your room, you can invite people in and just mess around. You schedule a free class. You don't have to make it public. Schedule a private class. Recording. So yes, you can first of all, if you want to put MP4s, if you want to load the movies into your content library on WizIQ, you get a cloud, right? You get space. Any other questions? Keep firing them at me. How long should you publish your paid course after you create it? You can publish it as soon as WizIQ gets back to you saying it's approved, right? And remember, this approval process, it's not about, making it hard for people to get their courses up, right? It is quality control. Let me give you my email address here, wiziq.com. And just as I asked the other day, if you could email me if you want to present next week and try out the classroom, and many of you have, and great response from people. You could also email me if you have any interest in starting a course. I'm recruiting because I believe, as Nellie was saying, that we want as many teachers as we can get all over the world doing all kinds of different stuff in a community, right? And there really isn't a community like this with a virtual classroom anywhere else. That's what draws me to WizIQ and Nellie and others. Follow people in WizIQ. Follow me. Connect with me. Yes, you can use videos from YouTube. Absolutely. In the classroom, you just put them in the media player. I did a session about that. You can see that. You just put them in the media player and play them. Or you can upload them and put them in this way. Or you can embed them with the code, and you can do that in your content library. Action research and publishing reports in WizIQ, sure. You can set up a course and do whatever you want as far as content. Look, the practice is absolutely imperative, right? So when I say set up a course, we're talking about, yeah, you can start thinking about how to do it. But before that, right, if you have a virtual classroom, then you can invite people in and you can play around in there. This is a great question. The course must be completed and perfect before I put it online. Well, I would say yes, but don't get scared by that. I mean, completed, perfect, maybe not. But yeah, you're going to want to have things in there. Completed in the sense that if you're a learner, if it's a paid course especially, you're going to feel like, okay, this course is ready. Now, you can upload, you don't have to have everything, for week 2, 3, 4, right? You can have stuff later. I do that with you, don't I? So, to first create the course, check out the template, go in there and take a look. If you don't have the teacher account yet, definitely get one so you can do it. It's free. If you have any questions about how to do this, please send me an email. I'll put the email address one more time. Again, you can contact me through WizIQ, but I'm giving you this email address because I want to be able to shoot these out to the support staff, to anybody else to help you, right? But you can, to get the course approved, right, if you don't have enough in there, it's going to look like, is this really a course that's ready? So you are going to want to have enough there. and then you publish it, yeah, when you're ready to do so. But you can always change things and add things as you go. Well, how to get a teacher's account? You just sign in as a teacher. So if you registered as a student, you can change it. You can see actually right here, your account type is teacher. Would you like to change your account type to student or organization? So you can change it. You definitely want to have it as a teacher if you want to explore what we're talking about today. Yeah, I understand. Internet speed. Now let me talk to you about, I'm so glad I just saw that. You might think your internet connection won't work. There are ways that the support staff can look into your computer, see what you're using, right? So if you think that if what is preventing you from getting started is concerns about your internet connection, if you have a really bad internet connection, I understand that. But if, there are ways that we can try to figure out how to make it more compatible with WizIQ's platform. I've seen that happen many times. So don't let that stop you. All right. Bye to everybody. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. TTO, to the ocean we go. Peace and much respect.